Okay, beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. We are officially back in Nairobi, and today I am giving you a tour of our luxury 2-bedroom apartment. And we are starting off with the second bedroom. We've only been here, this is our third day. We're finally getting settled in. There were some snafus with the oven and also the dishwasher that needed to get fixed, but those things are done. We didn't get a chance to do our full grocery shopping because we had to wait for a few things to get fixed. But this is our second bathroom. We kind of just use this if someone else is using the other restroom, showering or whatever the case may be. This is actually the bigger shower of the two, but this is basically the space you see as you come in the front door. In this closet here is our ironing board. Our iron is not in there because I took it out to use it. And then we use this closet for storage. Up there we have our packing bags, tripod, boxes for all of our dishes, household items, books. These are our storage suitcases for when we are out of town, and then just more suitcases and stuff because we do store our items in our apartment building. Storage comes with the building. So this is the second bedroom, and this is the bed here. Like I said, there's the iron because I didn't put it away. I was ironing in here. And this is a king size bed, nightstands on both sides. You have a little chair. That down there is our oven. More suitcases. Those are our travel suitcases. So those are the ones we use when we're actually traveling, and the smaller versions of them are inside the suitcase. I don't have the curtain open because the view is horrible. That's how building is done here in Nairobi. Sometimes they'll build something right next to the window, which gives you a bad view. I'm not even going to show you what it looks like. And then there is the large television. So that is all of the first room. Now we go into the hallway, and if you are American, you're probably wondering, what's all this paneling? What's in here? Well, there's nothing in here for you or I to use, but this is where the electrical boxes and some of those things for this apartment are, because when we had an issue with the oven earlier this week, as in yesterday, the young man had to go into this cabinet to get it all figured out. But more on this oven in just a second. Okay, so this is our laundry space and also water space. We get our water from Jibu. We order it. It's about $3 USD. It's $10 to get the first bottle, but then as you do the refills are about $3. We use this space for storage. All of our cleaning products and cleaning cloths, laundry soap, laundry bags are up there. And then under here is one of the modern amenities that we will not go without here in Kenya, and that is a washer and dryer. So this is a washer and dryer combo, and that is where we wash our clothes and sometimes fold them up there. Over here we have a refrigerator. I didn't get to do much shopping yet. I ordered some food, but again, we're gonna get to this oven, right? I ordered some food, couldn't cook because the oven wasn't working. So all I ordered was some chicken wings, some chicken breast, and I also ordered T-bone steak. So now that we're getting situated, I'll do some more shopping. I did cook some steak last night, which is in that foil. I just made a bunch of it, so Jermaine and I will eat that again today. We had Roro salad with that steak. Today we will have baked potatoes. Okay, we also have a microwave, another thing that I would prefer not to do without. And it actually is a microwave and an oven combo. So up here, you can switch to the oven cycle, but it's not like a real oven. It's like a broiler. It'll warm up here, but it won't bake a cake or cookies or anything like that, which is why we wound up buying that oven I showed you guys in the bedroom. But this particular apartment has an oven, but when I went to use it yesterday, it actually didn't work. Well, the day before yesterday. And so someone from engineering had to come check it out and figure out what was wrong with it. And what they realized when they pulled it out is that the electric was never connected. And so he laughed because he was like, this is just crazy. And we were looking and we were thinking this is just crazy. And so he was able to get that all situated. And now the oven works. We can turn the oven on. Everything is in Celsius. And then down here, we can just choose the heat we want. There's also a timer on here. So if I want to set the timer for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour, whatever, and I need a reminder, I can do that. It's a full-size oven, so I can bake. Yeah, it's pretty good. And what's weird is like that wasn't there, but when the guy repaired it, he damaged the wood and he also damaged the oven. And which is kind of crazy. Sometimes is why I don't want to get things repaired, because when something is repaired, something else is usually broken. So just another thing, right? So there's these drainage holes in this sink, right? And in the US, when the water drains out, it actually drains into another pipe that goes down, and it goes down into the water system. But here in Kenya, it just drains down into the bottom of the sink, which is why you have all this mold here. So this is like some of the things, reasons why I would not invest in property here, because just the workmanship, the attention to detail is just not up to par for what I would be looking for if I was investing in property. So moving along, up here you have a combination of our dishes and a combination of the dishes we can get from our apartment complex. When we are not staying here, we do pack up our dishes in boxes, wrap them in paper, and we leave them until we return. One of the other things that we refuse to live without, although we live in Kenya, is a dishwasher. So yesterday the dishwasher, it was set back too far. And so with this nice, beautiful paneling, right? It's nice because it hides the dishwasher. However, when you would close the door, it wouldn't latch because the dishwasher was too far back. So you were just sitting it here and it wouldn't go. So now he came and he pulled the dishwasher out, which is great, but now it's no longer flush. So it was flush. So now he fixed it to where the door does close and I can start the dishwasher, but it's no longer flush. So like I said, things get fixed, but then other things are unfixed or undone. This cabinet down here is where we keep our root vegetables. So in here you have potatoes, and then our toaster is down there, dishwasher, soap and cleaning products. And over here is our kind of pantry seasoning cabinet. All of our seasonings up there. All of our dry goods are up there. All of our seasonings and oils and vinegars are down here. So again, the apartment comes with some things like this, the toaster, tea kettle. This blender is ours. We like to make smoothies, so we went ahead and bought a blender. We do have this over the stove exhaust situation, which is good. This mortar is mine. I bought it, but I don't actually use it. These are mine. These were gifted to us. And this here belongs to the hotel. These are more gifts and knickknacks. Up here we have our paper towels and our Ziploc bags. So here in Kenya, they do have Ziploc bags. They're, you can get the ones that you can get in the States, but these work really good too, and they are a pretty good price. I think that's about $3 for that box. And parchment paper and foil is up there. And then over here we have utensils. So the apartment complex gives us a lot of utensils. This is mine. This is mine, Trader Joe's. And a few of these things are ours too. A lot of this wooden stuff is ours. We bought specific things that I cook with, like this. And we can pretty much get unlimited dishes. So the apartment comes with this pot here and a smaller version of it and 2 frying pans. And then down here is an empty storage, and I keep our casserole dishes in here because we do a lot of baking, and I keep all of our plastic storage in here as well. And that is our pie pan because we did make sweet potato pie not too long ago. And then down here we just store water because I like my water room temperature. I'll show you where we store Jermaine's water in just a second. And then this is our burner, and it's currently beeping because I just wiped it. It's beeping, but we have a large burner that has two size eyes. We have one burner here and then two small burners here. And then spinning around to our dining room area, we have our trash can, and then we have two brown paper bags for recycling. I put all of our plastic water bottles. I don't know if they recycle here, but I do. I just recycle, put everything in there. And then in here, this is our beverage fridge. We haven't gone shopping for beverages. All we have is water right now. But now that we're getting situated, we will go shopping and grab some beverages. This is our dining room table, which we usually sometimes eat a little something here and also maybe do some work. We have some fruit on the table. Now we're going into our living room. Really big living room. We have an L-shaped sectional, and then we also have a single chair similar to the one that is in the room. We have a center table and also this table, which was in the middle, but I actually moved it over here because if you're sitting at the end of the chair, you have a space to put your cup. You have this lamp here that comes on with your foot, just like that. And the place is decorated. Now out this window is a better view until you turn this way and you're looking at a building being built pretty much right in front of your window. So there's that, but that's pretty much the view. Over here, just all of our tech stuff, another television. And now we are going to head into the next bedroom. But first I'll show you air conditioner. Another thing we don't like to live without when it is hot here in Nairobi. We currently don't have it on because the weather is nice here. So this is our bedroom here. This is our space. We're in the middle of doing laundry. But this long space here, we use it for our personal hygiene items and use it to work. So as you can see down there, my laptop is down there. I am editing videos. There's also a mirror there. The view is nice looking in that direction when you're looking towards, I guess, kind of like towards the airport and / Parklands. But again, when you go towards the window, you are, you know, on a day when the workers are working, you're staring them right in the face and they're staring you right in the face, which is weird. But as you can see, there is construction all around Nairobi, and I do not know what Nairobi is going to look like in the next couple of years with all of this construction, because everything seems like it's getting built right on top of each other, and I don't know what that's going to look like in terms of infrastructure, which is another reason why I would not buy property here. I would hate to buy a place with a wonderful view and then see the view is taken away because a building was built right in front of my window. So moving along, this is our bed, king size bed, very big, spacious, 2 nightstand tables, enough space for us to store all of our things. On my side, I have all of my books, Bibles, journals, things that I like to read at night, some lotion, floss for my teeth at night, my vitamins, and then also some Vaseline. Then over here you have Jermaine's space. He's pretty much mirrors mine. Here we have our closet, and we just have all of our things in here. These are the things we fold and we put those in there. This is my shelf down here. And Jermaine has his shoes down there, and then his shelf is up top. And then we have an additional air conditioner. So each of the rooms have their own air conditioner so that you can set a temperature for what you like. So if someone's in the living room and they want it nice and cool or they want it warm, they can decide what temperature they want. more storage, large closets. We have our short-term travel bags up there, more of our clothes. This is where we hang our clothes, shoes, laundry bags, all of that stuff. I forgot to show y'all, we do have dressers over here also. So we have drawers, and in here is like a lot of our folded clothes and stuff like that. So it's a lot of storage in here, for sure. I keep all of our personal hygiene item stuff out here because when we get weekly housekeeping, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I like for her to really be able to clean the sink in the bathroom, which is why I don't put our hygiene items on the sink in the bathroom. I keep them on that tray. Our 2 laundry baskets, one is for delicates, one is for all other clothes. The shower in here is very much smaller than the one in the other bathroom, but we like this bedroom better than the other bedroom because the other one doesn't have as great of a view. It doesn't have any view at all. You're actually looking at some really big machines outside that window. So this shower is a little bit smaller, but it works for us. Over here we have a soaker bathtub, which is nice. That's another thing that I prefer not to do without. And then over here we have our sink area, and I don't know if y'all can read that, but it says do not drink non-potable water. Okay, do not consume. So for all of you guys that like to come to our channel and say, oh, you can drink the water, well, not according to our apartment complex. It says do not drink, the water is non-potable. We have, so that thing under there is like our medicine cabinet. All of our like band-aids are in there, floss, vitamins, all of that kind of stuff. And then on our sink we have our flossers and water for our water pick flossers. They're not even water pick, they're just flossers. Air freshener, tissue, washcloths, all that good stuff, and a really big mirror. So this is our bathroom space. This is our luxury apartment in Nairobi. We are finally moved back in. We appreciate you guys watching our channel. We appreciate you subscribing to the channel, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.